Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I got a new little mic here. Um, so hopefully you can hear me instead of having a mic here and being so far away from you. I got a new mic. So hopefully you can hear me. We're going to do something a little bit different today as your body movement specialist, functional training specialist. I want to make sure that you have mobility in your ankles, knees, and hips, and activation of the glute muscles, so we can prevent a lot of the lower back issues that some people may have. Especially, I know for myself, doing these workouts are awesome. I love doing just, crazy, fun, challenging workouts, but also we need to take care of our bodies as well, too, because on the fascia, it is actually kind of a really strong sheath right underneath the skin that keeps our muscles stable. And it molds to the different stresses that we put upon it during movement and posture. So if we have habitual bad posture, say we're working on a keyboard, we're kind of hunched over, that can actually, the fascia will actually start to pull your body into that posture. And so we just want to make sure that we have correct posture and less pain. That's number one, especially if you've had any prior injuries or traumas to the body in the past. That's a huge thing too, because then your fascia will actually start to build up kind of scar tissue. And it makes movement really hard, especially when we are working out. You're like, oh, why do my shoulders hurt? Or why does my back hurt? So we're going to do something different. So hopefully you have a tennis ball or any kind of ball that's small, and then a chair. So we're going to start from the feet and work our way up. So, okay, so it's been a little bit for me too. So you might find that you might have a little bit of drama with this. So we're going to start by, good morning, Robert. So we're going to start by putting the pad of our foot right on top of the ball. So what I want you to do is put pressure on top of that ball, and I want you to try to extend the toes up and then grip the ball. Yikes. It's a little bit harder than what it looks like. So this might be a workout in itself, just to let you know. So put pressure on it to where it's not painful, but you can definitely feel like it's really tough. For me, I don't usually have good monkey toes, but they're not really working. And then we're going to put the ball right on the arch of the foot. Put pressure on it, and then we're going to rub it back and forth. Because I know right now there's a lot of massage therapists that we're unable to see, and definitely body work is super important. So again, put it right on the big pad of your foot. Try to clench those toes and extend up. Then right in the arch, put pressure. Woo, that is so work. Of course, I've been working out a lot without my shoes on, which I love, but then it causes the fascia to be really, really tight in there, and then we're just going to roll kind of fast, back and forth, and then put pressure on it, and back and forth. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, put pressure on it again, back and forth. Okay, so let's check in with that. So that was my right foot. So whatever foot you were working with, we're going to actually do a split stance. Knee is bent forward. Do you feel like you have a little bit more mobility in that ankle? Reach the arms up. Stretch it forward. Hinge. How's that feel? Whoa, my ankles are popping, so I know it's working for me. Okay, so the soleus, it's not the big part of your calf, it's actually right underneath of that. So we're gonna put that ball right underneath. Oh man, I'm a little worried about this because it's been a while for me. So we're gonna cross that other leg on top. We're just gonna put pressure. So I'm actually lifting myself up and move my foot out of the way, and I'm gonna try to bring my toes towards me and away. Towards me and away. Whoa. So what we're trying to do is loosen up the calf muscle, because if it tends to get tight, it's going to prevent mobility of your knee and hip, and it's going to shoot all the way up, causing lower back pain. So we just want to loosen that up. Woohoo! Okay, rest. And you can always put pressure on it with your hands. I might just drop it down to that, because now my muscles are just bouncing. Good. Flex and extend. This is where you might get a little dramatic. Good morning. For me, I'm feeling it definitely in my toes. Ah. Good. Okay, let's bounce back up. That same leg back. Both feet are forward. Oh, see? Can you feel that difference moving forward? So let's reach the hands forward. Hinge right at the hips. Oh yeah, definitely. And then stretch up. See how you have a little bit more flexibility in that calf. Woo! Even if it's painful, it's definitely worth it. Okay, this is where it gets super interesting. So we're going to place this ball right on the gluteus medius. So right on the very side. So we're going to sit right on the very side. Oh, yep, there it is. And then we're going to do little circles. Yikes. And I know we've done a lot of challenging workouts, so. And then we're going to go around the other way. And then just hold. We're going to drop the knees towards that. Oh, my. Okay, if you need to, just relax. Put pressure. Big circles again. This might be a little painful, especially if you have a little bit of lower back problems. And then around the other way. And then we're going to hold, drop those knees. Holy moly. I apologize if I get a little dramatic. Whoa, holy cow. So with this video, I wanted to make sure that it's something that you guys can come back to and, just go over, it's good to do this at least every day if you can. It gets better. Okay, let's drop those knees over again. Good. So here, now we're going to turn and look the opposite direction. The fascia is all connected all throughout the body. So that's why we want to add a little bit of flexibility with the neck. And if you can, we're going to drop, see, I'm on my right hip, so we're going to drop that left elbow. And I just want you to reach over. And then back up. Oh, okay. Let's check. Let's test those muscles. Nice wide stance, feet forward. Oh man, feel the difference. So let's reach forward, reaching forward, arms up. Is that foot still on the floor? And then hinge right at the hips, reach. Back up. Huge difference, huh? Okay, let's switch to the other foot. So I'm switching to the left. So right on the pad of the foot, put pressure. I believe this one's going to be a little bit more sore than the other one. So we want to just wrap those toes around the ball, extend up, and wrap up. So if you have really tight fascia in your feet, it's going to be a little tougher. It's going to feel tougher, especially depending on one side or the other. This one I've had ankle injuries, knee injuries, hip, lower back, shoulder, neck. Pretty much this whole side of the body I've had injuries on. So I knew this side would be a little bit tough. And it's different for everybody, depending on what we've done in our lifetime. Good. Down, extend. Okay, so let's put it right in the arch of our foot. Whoa. Pressure. Just don't forget to breathe through all of this. And let's roll it back and forth really fast. Oh yeah, this foot for me, super sore, super sore. Pressure. Deep belly breath. And I want to make sure that you guys drink lots of water today. The fascia, the body, needs lots of water, especially in the movement. There's a cool little movie on YouTube. I think some of it's in French, but some of it's in English, called Under the Skin or something like that. It's really cool, but they show how the fascia actually works. Good. And we want to do it however many times until it kind of loosens up and whatever pain that you have goes away. This foot I'm just going to have to kind of work on. It's, like I said, it's been a while. I know we've worked out really, really hard for the last few weeks. So I'm just going to try to grip that ball, toes up. Oh. Okay, I'm going to check the mobility in that ankle. So feet forward, lunging that right knee forward. I'm going to reach the arms for a little bit, but I definitely feel my calf is super tight. And I'm just going to hinge. Yeah, that calf is super, super tight. So foot feels good. And if the heel comes up off the ground, let's check in, do the soleus. So it's right underneath that big meaty part of your calf. Okay. I know this side's going to hurt, so I'm going to just put pressure right on top of that ball, and I'm going to extend and flex. Oh. But if you guys want to, you can always cross and then lift yourself up, or just cross. Like, I feel like that's a little bit too much pressure for me. Whippy. And flex. Good. Ah. And you can always just kind of relieve that pressure if it just feels too painful, really sharp pain. You don't want that. We really don't say no pain, no gain anymore, because that's just not right. Should be no fatigue, no gain, but that doesn't sound as cool, does it? Yeah, no. Good. And just keep adding pressure. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my leg is going crazy. And then take it side to side too. Okay, let's drop that ball. Woo! Okay, definitely feel that. So again, forward, lunging that right leg forward. We're just going to reach. We're standing upright, reaching with the arms. Reach up and hinge. That foot should still be on the ground. See, it doesn't feel as tight for me anymore. Okay, go into the glute, the medius. So we're right on the side of the hip, right there. So boop. And let's do our circles. So you're kind of leaning into it. Oh, thanks. Definitely a little bit more sore on this side. And around the other way. And don't forget to breathe. I know I have to remind myself too. Whoa. So I got a little catch in my hip joint here. But, like I said, the fascia, wherever there was an injury or anything prior that happened, the body will protect itself and build up scar tissue. And it prevents full range of motion of that joint because it's kind of protecting it because it's been injured. So, okay. Time out. All right. Okay, back to it. We're going to drop the knees. Okay. Don't forget to breathe. Oh my goodness. Legs are shaking. This is where you might find a little bit of drama. Especially depending on your workouts. If you guys are doing a little extra, this is a great pre-workout warm-up. Kind of gets everything in alignment. Okay, I'm going to do circles again. Just right on the side of the hip. Right on the side of the hip. Okay, we're going to drop the shoulders. We're going to look. So I'm dropping the legs over to the left. We're going to look over to the right. Crazy or not, I feel that definitely in my neck. So I know there's a little bit of tightness there. And if you can, let's drop down to that right elbow. We're just going to reach over. Okay, and back up. Whew. All right, done with that little guy. Okay, let's step back with the left again. Feet are forward. Oh yeah, huge difference. If you guys can feel that. Lunging forward, arms up. So we're just reach up, and hinge it forward. Huge difference, huge difference. All right, grab a chair if you guys got a chair. We're going to stretch a little bit of the hamstring. So I'm going to put my right leg up on the chair. Just like that. So I want you to stand up tall. And we're going to hinge right at the hips. So no rounding of the back. I want you to keep it flat. Good. And we're just going to reach the arms out. And we're going to try to keep the toes up. And we're going to take them out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. And if you feel like it's really hard for you to do, just get back on that ball. Try to do some more circles, pressure. Good. In and out. Good. So now we're going to bring it up. I'm going to bring that left arm down, and we're actually going to like twist into that hip. And then back up. Stretch. Let's do it again. Turning that foot out, toe in. Good, back up. Dropping that left arm, and we're going to twist. You're going to kind of feel like a ballerina a little bit. We're trying to get that fascia to loosen up all the way from the foot up to the hip, and then around to your back and shoulders. Good. And we're going to bring it forward and down. Whew. Oh, man. Okay, so other foot left. And we're going to just stand up tall, hinge right at the hips. Hinge, 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 hinge. Hello, hamstrings. Reach the arms out. Reach. So this side for me is a little bit more tight. Turn that foot in, toe out. And bring it up. So we're going to bring that right arm down, and then we're going to twist right into it. So you should feel this all the way up. Back to center, reach up, hinge forward, in and out. Good. Bring it up. Drop that right arm, and we're just going to reach through, twist. Good. And back. Okay, let's check in. Okay, actually, I'll bring my right foot back. We're going to do the same thing, feet facing forward. We're going to do kind of a wide stance, bringing it forward, reaching the arms up. And I'm actually not going back. We're just going straight up. Good. Same thing. I'm going to drop my right arm. Good morning, Nicole. I hope you're doing well. And then we're just going to twist into it. We're going to look towards the left. And then back up. And hinge forward. How does that feel? And then let's step forward and switch. So I'm bringing my left foot back. Nice wide stance, bending that knee forward. We're going to reach up. So I'm just reaching up. I'm not bending backwards, just reaching up. Dropping that left arm. We're going to look through. Just check in with that body. Where do you feel it? See, for me, I feel it in this left calf. So I probably need to do a little bit more of that. Pressure. And that's just from prior ankle injuries. So for me, this whole side really adhered to the bone. That's how badly damaged it was. and I just kept going. So definitely take care of yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. More of like an informational video. So yeah, this is good to do at least if you guys try it every day. It gets better and better and better. You'll notice different pains that go away. There's a lot more that we can do with that tennis ball and a foam roller. So if you guys have a foam roller, we can get into that later. But you guys have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to do a really good workout to end the week. This was just more, let's just get into the movement of the body, and yeah. So again, this little tennis ball, not just for dogs and tennis. Thanks you guys so much. Have an incredible day.